silence really does breed suspicion.
It's been a week since Vincent Schiraldi's resignation from the Department of Juvenile Services, and since that time, the public has yet to hear from his replacement. Fox 45's Betsy Fox is following the developments out of DJS, and she joins us live from the newsroom with the very latest. And Mackenzie, we understand you're questioning the new DJS secretary, interim secretary, about her plans and what's happening so far.
Yeah, Kai, that's right. Since we first learned that Acting Secretary Betsy Fox Tolentino took over the Department of Juvenile Services, we started asking questions, and it's been just about a week since she assumed that role. So far, no answers, and experts tell us soon that will have to change.
Secretary Vincent Schiraldi is out.
Vincent Schiraldi's exit from the embattled agency he once led, the Department of Juvenile Services, broke news across the state. Betsy Fox Tolentino's time as acting secretary of DJS so far has been short, but it's been filled with unanswered questions.
Putting your face out there is not enough.
Swapping leaders at DJS came as the agency was tangled in turmoil. Crisis management expert Rob Weinhold with the Falston Group says simply putting a new leader in place is not enough to instill confidence in everyone who has lost it and the critical agency over the years.
Accountability is what everyone is calling for.
And that includes patching the partnership with prosecutors and law enforcement leaders across Maryland.
Criminal justice systems across the country that are aligned with one another and support one another and don't let ego get in the way are the most effective at doing what they're supposed to do, and that's serve the public.
Tolentino has a background in criminal justice, starting in the public defender's office, moving into the Department of Juvenile Services, where she worked for a decade. Later, moving into the nonprofit sector, managing programs with ROCA, working to reduce violence among high-risk youth. Beyond that, the people of Maryland don't know much about Tolentino's views on juvenile criminal justice policy.
Until she meets with the media and the Senate leaders to discuss what she's going to do, right now, you can hold her to what she has said in the past.
That's political analyst John Deedy. And Fox 45 News has been trying to find out information about Tolentino's background.
Detention has a negative impact on community safety.
Fox 45 News uncovering this 2022 presentation where Tolentino touted many of the same beliefs held by former Secretary Vincent Schiraldi.
Does it get us anything good? And what the research told us is really no. It really doesn't.
We've sent questions to DJS and Acting Secretary Tolentino for days, trying to find out how she's going to lead the agency. Most recently asking, what's going to be different about how you run DJS compared to how Vincent Schiraldi ran the department? Have you made any policy changes already? We also resent questions from last week that we did not get answers to, including, will you be more transparent with the public about what's going on with juvenile crime across Maryland? What does accountability look like to you? And how do you plan to address the severe morale and staffing challenges within the department?
She's going to have to answer questions. It would be better if she did it before confirmation, just so the public can get an idea of who she is.
So far, no answers from DJS to our questions as the agency embarks on a new chapter with a new leader. Now, a spokesperson did tell me today that I will be able to ask those questions directly to Acting Secretary Tolentino during an interview, which I'm told should be scheduled in the coming days. I also invited the Acting Secretary to participate in a town hall that I'm hosting on Thursday. However, a spokesperson tells me it's not likely she'll be able to participate. Live in the newsroom, Betsy Fox, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.